Well, guys, if you've been following the channel for the last couple months since the announcement of next gen and the pre-orders and all the random stock drops and stuff that have happened, the one big constant that we've been talking about is dealing with scalpers. How these scalpers have bots that can jump the queue, that can order thousands of these consoles all in one swoop like that. And usually people get pretty frustrated at them, especially if it's because a retailer has announced a date and time that they will be restocking PS5s or Series X's. It's kind of been an endless cycle. We've seen a scalper group called Creep Chief Notify come online and just basically brag that they've had thousands of different consoles, and what they do is they charge people a membership fee to join this group, and they get access to resources such as bots and different types of ways to kind of get them ahead of the curve with the intent to flip these consoles that they're hoarding and resell them for exorbitant prices. I mean, these guys are marking up these prices. They actually put ads on Facebook and Twitter advertising this service as something that could get you rich by reselling these things. They're practically scumbags. They even kind of gave a whole sorry we're not sorry, putting food on the table for our family spiel that was just kind of like in poor taste. These guys are more prominent, I would say, possibly in the UK, which is where today's story is taking place from. So today, Game, which is a retailer chain in the United Kingdom, had a restock of PlayStation 5s, and just like that, scalpers took over and took charge and basically took all of the restock. So we're going to read this. This is going to piss some of you guys off, very so. So let's go ahead and read it. It says, Scalper bot firm claims it secured 2,000 plus PS5 orders from Game UK today. Now, the retailer has made comment, but yeah, you know, restocks are going to continue to be targeted by scalpers. There's no way around it. Even though retailers are trying to fight it, this is something that is just getting incredibly frustrating week by week. So UK PlayStation restocks were again targeted by scalper bots on Tuesday, with one firm claiming its users had secured over 2,000 orders to resell for profit. 2,000 orders, guys. Holy moly. Like, there's no way around this. As long as online e-commerce is the main preferred way to go right now, because a lot of retailers aren't doing in-store yet, and the demand for these consoles is ultimate high, and the stock is ultimately low, we're going to be dealing with this. This isn't going anywhere, unfortunately, and it's going to continue. So retailer Game made a new batch of PS5 stock available on Tuesday morning, which attracted significant interest, resulting in wait times of over an hour for those in virtual queue. However, the console sold out in under 10 minutes, and social media was quickly flooded by users claiming that they managed to secure dozens of orders using a bot software called Carnage. What a lovely name for a bot, Carnage. like, yeah, that's not filled with bad intent. So multiple users on Twitter captured below boasted that they managed to order more than 10 PS5 consoles from Game on Tuesday with the intent of selling them on for profit. And I gotta say again, guys, scalpers don't provide a service. You're not providing a service by hoarding up an in-demand item and flipping it for over-the-top prices. Just because you find yourself as a weird middleman, it's not. This is the biggest scumbag thing that you could do. I personally think resellers need to go to hell. If you're doing this, if you're using bots, buying up over 10 of them, and then bragging, you're full of fucking crap by that point. Anyways, here's a response by Game. They told Video Game Chronicle, which is where this website's from, it will be checking pre-orders to ensure that only one PS5 is sold per customer. So I hope they're able to do this properly and give a big fuck you to these guys. But a spokesperson said PlayStation 5s continue to be in very high demand, and that demand far outweighs current supply. We have strong measures in place to help ensure that our one per customer statement is maintained to to allow for as many individual customers to successfully purchase as possible. So all pre-orders are subject to automatic checks and order updates, such as cancellations. Following these checks take place after a customer will have received a valid order confirmation email. At the present time, these orders are still pre-orders, and as such, no payments have yet been taken from customers. Payments will commence once our order checks have been completed. So payment has not gone through on these orders. So that is one silver lining to this situation. Again, they're going to be checking to see if it was one per customer. Evidently, I do think bots can fake it, that it's a brand new customer. I think, as a matter of fact, you can put several credit cards into a bot system. So I don't know how well that's going to do. But here's the original story continuing. Later, the social media account of CarnageBot itself bragged that its users had successfully logged over 2,000 checkouts at game. So you can see over 2,000 checkouts successfully logged for today's game restock on the PS5. Just keeps getting easier every time. So they're bragging, literally. And you can see users flooded the CarnageBot Twitter account with criticism and pleas for game to cancel its orders. Carnage eventually locked its profile. Wow. So not only do they brag, they lock their profile like a bunch of wimps. So you can see Kick Hustle, first time running, CarnageBot, 10 PS5 secured. Look at that. 10 times confirms. JJ. So look at these scalpers. Pieces of garbage, guys. This is not doing a service. I don't want to hear anybody defend scalpers for doing this, for hoarding up not just PS5s but games in general. So CarnageBot first launched in September and typically targets limited items such as footwear and Disney merch to resell. On social media, the company boasts that its members have made hundreds of thousands in profits from reselling PS5 and Series X consoles since they launched in November. Now, bot software like Carnage is used by resellers to circumvent virtual retail queues and automatically place multiple orders far faster than any normal customer could. So it gives them an unfair, unhuman advantage, guys. So these kinds of tools aren't new. Collectors often use automated bots for identifying restocks. However, gaming's sharp rise in popularity during the pandemic has seen an increase in bots, specifically being used to target console shortages with the intent of reselling the in-demand products for profit. So websites often try to block automated buyers like these, but bot designers have overcome mitigations by routing traffic through various other computers before ordering items. See, so games efforts are probably not going to work properly. This goes on to say Sony's been struggling to meet consumer demand for PS5 consoles since November, and the shortages have been exacerbated by resellers basically holding large quantities. So there's large quantities of these consoles in people's homes and warehouses not being played. So it's causing artificial scarcity on top of the low stock that's already out there. It's a mess, honestly. So you could see all these tweets of these people right here. So definitely a very frustrating situation. My heart goes out to you guys if you tried to order from Game today. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's not going to get any easier until probably the springtime. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you on the next one.